true that many of us today live in an information-driven age. Lots of things are at our fingertips, isn't it? So, for example, Alexa, what's the capital of Turkmenistan?
The capital of Turkmenistan is Ashgabat.
See, whether it's useless information or not, you can find anything at your fingertips. But information is only good if you act on it, isn't it? It's only helpful if it is actually beneficial to your life. And the same principle applies to faith and faith in Christ. It's only good if you act on it. You only grow and begin to transform if you put it into practice. And we're going to be beginning to do some devotions on 1 Thessalonians, and particularly in chapter 1, that principle of acting on the power of God that has been given to us is a key feature, because in verse 1:5, Paul talks about in chapter 1 verse 5, Paul talks about the fact that this gospel hasn't just come with mere words. It's not just information, but with power. And that power is demonstrated if you look in verse 6, that it has influence, that despite our times of suffering, it brings joy. It enables in verse 8 to be able to share faith. In verse 9, it helps us to turn away from sin and serve God. And this life of being empowered by the Spirit of God through the gospel, it's not something that's just information and it happens by accident. It's something that we ask Jesus to bring into our lives. We're not sort of just passive. We engage with it. We choose to move forward. We choose to walk in Him. We choose to live out this life when we enact it and call on Him to help us in every area of our life. And Jesus has so much more for us, and wants to lead us on in all that potential that He's created us to be. But we're the ones who have to play our part and call upon Him. And so if we want to live that empowered life, if we want the gospel breathing through us, if we want to know that life, then as Paul says, it's not just about words, but it's about this life that comes with power. So maybe let's just, as you read through Thessalonians chapter 1, just hold these thoughts in your mind. You know, am I asking God to empower me through His gospel, through the Spirit, to live this life, to live every area of my life for Him? God bless.